screen share?
Yeah.
Okay. Did it turn off?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I thought I had my quiz open. And then I looked at how many weeks we had left.
We only have like 2 other sections, and then we have another test for this unit.
Oh,
Hopefully I do better on this next test than I did on the last one.
Great.
I
don't
just
know
think the
why
biggest thing is it wasn't very well explained.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think so either.
I'm not the biggest fan of these online textbooks that they come up with. I'd rather have
Yeah.
a company publish my textbook that knows what they're teaching.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Even if it was an actual company with an online textbook. Because
Well, yeah. That's what I
not
mean.
something that the professors threw together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've even noticed spelling errors in there. I'm like, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I have
Yeah.
noticed that too. I have another class that it's like just all like they typed up the stuff and I catch the spelling errors in that too, and it just drives me nuts. Because then you forget what you're reading because you get stuck on that spelling error.
And then you're just like, who's teaching me really? Are you capable
Yeah.
of teaching me? Just kidding.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so the symbol, is everybody in the quiz?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe the first one is the P hat, right?
Yep.
I thought the P hat was a sample one.
No, now I have to look.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure I saw that in the reading that the P was the true and the P hat was a sample. I could be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure.
And I just read it too because I finally had a minute to sit down and read the assignment. Okay, the true population proportion P. P hat is the point estimate of P.
Yeah.
So it's just P.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. So for the next 2 questions, suppose that n equals 100, p equals 0.25, and p hat equals 0.10. The requirements for conducting a confidence interval are satisfied.
True.
Yep.
Well,
Because you calculate that with the NP is greater than or equal to 10.
0.25 times
0.25
100, and then 1 minus 0.25 times 100.
Or excuse me, I think the requirement for the confidence interval is the p hat, and then the requirements for the hypothesis is just the p. But they should be both, which is number 5. So I think they're both true if I calculated that right.
So number 4, it's 75 and 25, so that one's true.
Okay.
And then yes.
Yep.
Or the,
Okay.
you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Okay, a study of first-degree murder trials was conducted in another state. A random sample of 60 people on trial for first-degree murder was taken. Of these, 45 of the defendants were found guilty. So the p hat is going to be 45 divided by 60.
So 0.4 or 0.75, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Create a 95% confidence interval for the true proportion of first-degree murder trials in this state. So that's where we put the
Big equation.
yeah.
So first the margin of error. So I was looking and it looked like the margin of error uses just p, right? And then
That's
the
what I-
confidence interval uses p hat.
Right.
Oh, where's my notes on that?
That's what I remember.
Well, the confidence interval is z times the square root of p hat times 1 minus p hat over n.
With the p
So-
minus, the p hat minus that, right?
So
For
it's
the
like,
upper and lower bound, I mean.
So
So
it's
we're
p hat minus z times the square root of all of this, p
Yeah,
hat 1 minus p hat all over n,
yeah.
okay. I will.
right?
I'm gonna start.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now at the notes in the readings.
Can you turn that light back on? And-
So, oh shoot. So we're using 45, right? Or this
No, the
or 60, I mean
basic. I went up too far. Yeah, 60.
60.
So I have the margin of error as 0.013.
Okay, let me do that. So what's P then?
Well, you have to get the margin of error, which is the p hat. That I think that's how you do it, because in my notes, construct and interpret the 90% confidence interval for the true proportion of blah blah blah, and the formula that I had that I used and it matched the answers was z times by the square root p hat 1 minus p hat over n.
Okay, because they must have done it wrong in the reading. Because I'm looking at the reading and it says P, not P hat. But yeah, let's do the P hat then. And you said you got what?
0.013.
I'm
Okay.
trying to do it on my phone here.
I see you're still here, but I don't know where Justin went.
Oh, did we lose Justin?
I lost both of you, and then
Oh, he was there for a second and then he disappeared.
anyway, I calculated that wrong, the margin of error, because I put it over 100 and it was only 60.
Right.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it was us too, me anyway.
Okay.
So I was telling her I calculated it wrong because I divided it by 100 and not 60. So I got 0.10956.
Okay, yeah, that's what I got.
So
The 0.10. So 0.110
Yep.
or 0.11, I guess.
so
And then-
round to 3 decimal places. So 0.111, because my calculator or my phone errored out on me when I was trying to
I
calculate.
would put 0.110.
Yeah,
Okay.
because if you round the 9 up, it's going to be 10.
Oh, that's right.
You drop the rest off after you round up the first.
That's right. So it's 0.110. Okay. Input the lower bound. So Shouldn't we be using the Excel program that they talked about in the reading?
Possibly. What I've noticed with that is it rounds it up, and I thought well, let me put it in. So it's $60 and $45. Sorry, I had to go look at that again. So 45, 60. So that brings the p-hat at 0.75, and the confidence interval is 0.64 and 0.86.
For the upper and lower?
Yeah, but
I'm going to do it manually real quick just for
yeah,
kicks and
me
giggles.
too. Oh, yeah. That's weird because that doesn't sound right. Yeah, that's right.
So for the upper you got 0.75?
No. I got 0.86 for the upper, and the lower is 0.64.
Okay, because I got a different answer doing that.
So how are you
Oh,
calculating?
sorry. I'm too fast for my own good. Okay, you got 0.8595 or something for the top, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got that then.
Okay. So upper bound is
So I got 0.860 for the upper bound.
And then,
and then the lower bound is 0.640. Okay. Just making sure.
and it's going to decrease on number
Because
10.
the larger the sample,
Yeah, decrease.
that hasn't changed. So we'll do this one right. So what is the smallest n can be?
So 20?
That would be 20, right?
Well, on the
Because last time we did
homework test,
10 and then we put in 40.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which because it was P was 1/4.
but then we had the 4 out of 5 on the homework quiz, and I put 8 because 4/5 times 10 is 8, and it marked me wrong both times. What did you guys answer on the homework quiz?
I haven't done it yet
Yeah.
because I am waiting until I have my internet to do it.
So there's a formula that is n equals, and in parentheses, the z-score over 2 times the margin of error squared. So I'm going to calculate it that way. So we're doing
Okay.
1.96 over 2.
I think we lost her. Yep, we lost Lorinda.
Yeah.
Because I thought this was a lot like the one that we did in the
That's
other
what I
one,
thought.
but-
And I said it just was like super simple, like 20, and then the next one should be 100 because 1/10, because it needs to be 10.
Right.
So 1/10 of that is 100.
That's what I was thinking.
But because I don't remember seeing any equation for it.
I don't either. Unless she's talking about this in 3.1.
3.1.
Yeah. I mean, because that sounds a lot like the equation she was just talking about,
Yeah.
but I don't think it is.
But that's that's if you want to find this, you need to find the sample size to get the margin of error of whatever.
Right.
So with that formula, I just got 79.37, so we would round it up to 80. Does that sound right?
That seems, I don't know. Because what equation are you using?
I'm using n equals, here, I'll turn my thingy on.
Are you doing it in the 3.1?
It was in the homework from this last
Okay.
time, and let me see where, because it was in last week. So that's what I'm using. It's probably going to be backwards for you though. Can you guys see that?
Z over 2m squared.
Yep.
Is that the one that you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can try it.
Well, that's where I got 80.
We can try it
Yeah. Okie dokie.
because it's confusing either way. So we do that same thing with with 1/10, right?
Yep. Well, that doesn't make any sense because I didn't do anything with the 1/2. Suppose P equals 1/2, but there's nothing to put that into the formula.
Right.
Crap, I don't know.
So should we just try 20 and 100 and see what we get?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so 13. So for the water quality study and the reading, about 60% of the macroinvertebrate water quality indicators have historically been associated with good health. Researchers suspect the water quality in the area has decreased. They conduct a hypothesis test using significance level 0.05 with the following hypothesis. They collect new data, and this time n equals 80, x equals 38 indicate good health. So the conditions for conducting a hypothesis test are satisfied.
So 80 times 0.6,
Yeah.
48, and 80 times 1 minus 0.6 is 32. So yeah.
Yep.
I don't
Okay,
want
so
to
now what is
do those anymore.
So p hat, that's
I'm
easy. That's just
declining.
x over n.
Yeah, so 38 over 80.
0.475. Statistic.
only a few more weeks. We just have to survive a few
No.
more weeks.
Do we have to?
Unless you want to take it again.
No.
So we have to.
I know.
Mhm.
So that's where we use the p hat, which is 0.475 minus 0.6.
Over 0.6 minus 0.6 over.
Negative 2.282.
What did you say you got?
Negative 2.282.
Oh, okay, that's not what I got. I got negative 1.28.
So what formula did you use?
The 0.475 minus, so the p hat, let's see, P hat minus P all over the square root of P 1 minus P over N.
So what are you using for P? The 0.6?
Yeah, the 0.6. So 0.475 minus 0.6 over 0.6. And then in parentheses, 1 minus 0.6 all over, what was it, 80?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder why. Let me recalculate mine. That's the same thing I used, but who knows?
Oh, okay. Let me redo it too.
So I got what Lorinda got by putting it into the Excel program.
Yeah, I'm getting the same answer again. And I'll go put our things in there too.
Because I've got the, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can put that one.
So 80 and 38 into the Excel thing.
Because for me, that's easier than trying to plug it in on my phone.
Yeah. So P hat point.
Passengers traveling on Frontier Flight 765 with services to Las Vegas. I've ridden all rows, all zones, and all seats. Please make your way to gate 836 for an on-time departure.
Okay, so in that Excel, where does it list the test statistic? Which one is it?
So I put in the inputs X38 and 80, confidence level 0.95, null hypothesis 0.6, and then the type of test is greater than.
I didn't change that 0.6. Okay. Z equals negative 2.282. Okay.
Okay, so what did you say for the test statistic was?
Negative 2.282.
Okay, and then you said you already got the p-value too?
Yeah.
0.011.
0.011?
So the p-value, but if you use the p-value in this, it's 0.989 in the Excel program.
I didn't get the same thing in there. Oh, is it greater than, less than, or not equal to?
It's greater than is what we're doing.
Okay, 0.9.
Because
Yep.
0.989.
Yep.
I wish I would have the same understanding when I go to take the quiz and tests.
Are
I
we
know.
looking? Are you looking at the alternate hypothesis?
One proportion z-test.
Oh, okay.
You see that? It's the last section or whatever.
Here, I'll turn my screen share back on and you can see what the Excel is.
Because I haven't done anything in Excel.
Okay, it's right there.
This,
This
this
where
is the first time I've done it in Excel.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's the inputs. And then down here, you've got the z-score and the p-value. Then I
Okay.
don't know if they're going to ask the confidence interval.
Okay, because I just thought, so it's greater than, not less than? Because that's what I was saying. We're looking at the alternate hypothesis in that information before question 13.
So,
Because then wouldn't that be less than?
it is less than, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
You're right. That's okay. That's easy to switch. Now the p-value is 0 or 0.011.
So it's still 0.011?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the confidence significance level is 0.05. And that one was less, so we're going to fail to reject. No. Ugh. We're going
I still
to
don't have those down.
reject the null, because if the p-value is greater than the level of significance, we fail to reject. And it's
Okay, so
smaller.
we're rejecting.
That's right. Yep. Last question. Which of the following best summarizes the conclusion of this test?
So there's sufficient evidence to conclude that water quality in the area has decreased.
Attention in the concourse, passengers traveling on Frontier Flight 765 and Nassau services to Las Vegas. I've already
I have to look. I get confused on those wordings.
Because I think if we reject, we have to have sufficient evidence that the null is not true, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And so if we have sufficient evidence, if we're going to reject, then we have to say that it has decreased, right? Not that it hasn't decreased.
Yep.
Okay, so the bottom one, there
Yeah.
is sufficient evidence to conclude the water quality in the area has decreased.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to submit.
Okay.
94.74. So what did we miss? 8 and 9.
8 and 9?
Yeah.
Really?
So we got the margin of error, or no, lower bound and upper bound wrong. So
5 plus. How do we get those wrong?
I'm going to go put them into that app, but I got to open the quiz again.
what would X be for this one? Is it the 45?
Do we need an X for
So we're
this
gonna put-
equation?
Yeah, if you want
To
to
put it into the Excel?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So would 45 be the X?
Yeah, that's what I would say. Yep.
Okay. Confidence level is 0.95. Null hypothesis. Would it still be the 60?
Yeah.
What's our null hypothesis?
Oh, let's see.
That's what I'm sitting here reading through. Because random sample is 60, so N is 60. 45 of the defendants were found guilty. The null hypothesis is what?
Would it be that it equals 45? I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't really give us that information.
No, it doesn't. Okay, so
So it should just be p hat, and then you're supposed to take that, what's it called?
it's plus or
Z.
minus.
Yeah, you're supposed to subtract it from the left and add to the right.
That's what I thought.
Margin of error.
Okay.
Which that's what I put it in, and I get for the lower 0.640.
So maybe we're supposed to put the 3 decimal places in, not just 2.
We
Yeah, did you just put 2 in?
because it's a 0, it's dropping them off.
Yeah.
In
so
the answer.
I put 0.86, 0.64, but there were other numbers in that.
But rounding it would still be a 0. So maybe that's just the only thing. You think?
I don't know.
Because I don't see any other way to solve it. That's clearly what it says right there.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Should I
Um,
submit it with a 0 on the end and see if that makes a difference?
Well, mine
maybe
has the 0 on it, but when you submit it, it takes that
takes it
0
off.
off.
Yeah.
So that doesn't matter.
So maybe they want it calculated the longhand, because when I did it on my calculator,
On your call for all Frontier passengers traveling to Las Vegas on Frontier Flight
Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
Because I did it manually and I got
For all Las Vegas passengers on Frontier Flight 765 out of gate A36.
Because I know sometimes when we put like 0.860 in there, but it was really just 0.86, that might be one. Or like, because excuse me, like if the answer is 0.86 and we put up 0.860, then I think that's okay. But like this one has tons of numbers and we are literally rounding it with the 0. Like that's still one of the numbers. That's what I'm wondering if that makes a difference at all.
so for the lower bound, I get point. Hang on, I'm gonna have to redo that.
So for my lower bound, I got, if I did it all right through my phone, 0.2138999. So 0.214.
And you did the equation just longhand, like doing it all.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I got 0.109. Wait a sec, I didn't get that. What did I get? So I have to subtract that now from 0.75 minus 0.109. So I'm getting 0.641 for the lower bound. I mean the upper bound, sorry. No.
Yeah, the lower, right?
Let me redo it again. This one is crazy.
No, we lost her.
Did we?
Yeah.
I heard it go blurp or whatever. But I'm sitting here working on the equation.
I'm back, sorry.
That's okay.
Huh. And that time I got a different answer. Gosh.
So for the upper bound, it's the 0.8597. So you really should round it up to 0.86,
0.
but maybe we should try it with the 0.859. Because I don't know what else they're doing. Let me do the lower bound. And still I'm getting 0.640 for the lower bound. So maybe we should round.
Is everybody okay with me submitting it with a 0 on the end to see if that makes a difference? I don't want to waste a submission.
Well, that's what I had on there. I had the zeros and it dropped
Oh,
them.
you
So
did
try
it?
try 0.641.
Okay, did you get a different one for the upper?
I got 0.859.
Because even, I don't know if I have all these numbers in here right, but the confidence interval is this 0.640 and the 0.860 for in the 6L program. But that's with the null hypothesis is 0.60, but that doesn't sound right. So
you're saying you did put the 0 at the end when you submitted it, but it dropped it when you...
Yes.
yeah,
I
it drops it.
put zeros in.
Because I've even noticed that on other assignments that it just drops the 0 anyway.
Yep.
I don't know what else it would be.
I don't know. Try those ones without rounding up.
So it's 0.64. You want me to put 0.641
Yeah.
and then 0.859?
Yeah. I don't know what else it would be.
Okay, I'll try it. Yeah, we got 100.
Oh my gosh, that makes me so mad.
That is so stupid.
Uh,
Oh my gosh.
really?
Yeah.
We're doing it the long way is what they wanted and not rounding anything up.
Yeah,
Right.
no kidding.
Okay. Alrighty then. So are we good with, we don't need to meet tomorrow now, right?
I don't think so. I will, let's see. I think everything was in there and I think we can submit it that way. The way,
Can we just need one person to submit that?
yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
we
that's
should be
what I was
good.
going to check.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys just want to text over the next couple days to figure out when else we can meet.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That works for me.
Cooper, gosh dang it. They don't want to hear you peeing.
I gotta
flush
love
it.
kids.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to hear you flushing it.
Uh,
Sorry.
that's okay. It just makes me laugh. Because, you know, it's just funny. Justin doesn't have kids yet, right?
Next month.
Next month. Boy or girl?
Really?
Boy.
Boy. Fun.
Yeah, we're excited.
Boys are fun. I have 3 girls and 1 boy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
So let's just plan on texting, figure it out when we want to meet for next week.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
See ya. Yep. Bye.